Car lots across America are getting crowded with vehicles nobody wants to buy. Between sky-high prices, crazy interest rates, and insurance costs that make your wallet cry, people are just walking away from dealerships. Let's talk about 7 cars that have been collecting dust for months, some for over a year. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. Ram 2500. The truck that time forgot. Here's a shocker. The Ram 2500 is officially the slowest-selling vehicle out there. Dealers are stuck with 392 days' worth of inventory, which means they have over a year's supply just sitting around. We're talking about 8,133 trucks that nobody wants to take home. The biggest problem? These trucks cost way too much. Even though Ram gave it a fresh look and better technology, people just aren't interested. In the truck world where brand loyalty usually runs deep, having this much unsold inventory is a really bad sign. Audi Q4 e-tron. Pretty but pricey. Audi thought they had a winner with this stylish electric SUV, but buyers are saying no thanks. The main issue is that you don't get much bang for your buck, especially in an electric car market that's already struggling. People who actually own these cars complain about buggy software, charging problems, and a ride that's not as smooth as expected. Meanwhile, shoppers are picking the Tesla Model Y, Hyundai Ioniq 5, or Kia EV6 because they go further on a charge and give you more for your money. Dealers are now sitting on 388 days of supply. Range Rover Velar. Looks good, drives you crazy. The Velar is absolutely gorgeous to look at, but owning one is a nightmare. Land Rover is planning to stop making it with no replacement coming, which means your resale value is going to tank even more than it already has. These things break down constantly. Timing chains fail. Electrical systems go haywire, and owners regularly get stranded on the side of the road. The depreciation is absolutely brutal. Buy one for $74,800 and watch it become worth only $28,600 after 5 years. That's a 62% loss. Dealers have 241 days of supply. Ford Mustang Mach-E, the electric pony that lost its gallop. The Mach-E started with a lot of buzz, but that excitement died pretty quickly. The electric car market cooling down isn't helping, but the real killer is how fast these cars lose their value. We're talking up to 50% in just the first year. Recent tariffs made things worse by forcing Ford to raise prices by $600 to $2,000, making it even harder to compete. Dealers are stuck with 198 days of inventory and 15,897 unsold cars. Is now giving dealers headaches. Quick reminder to subscribe if you want more insights into what's happening in the car market. Volkswagen ID.4. Another electric disappointment. Here's another electric car that's losing 60% of its value after 5 years. Owners can't stop complaining about the infotainment system glitching out, screens dying, and performance that's all over the place. Even though it's priced in the mid-40s to mid-50s, competitors offer better quality and hold their value better. Most people just go with the Tesla Model Y instead because it goes further, has better tech, and won't lose as much money over time. Dealers are worried, sitting on 262 days of supply with 4,621 cars still for sale. Nissan Murano. Nissan finally gave the Murano a makeover with sharper looks and dual 12.3-inch screens. But they also swapped out the powerful 3.5-liter V6 for a weaker 2.0-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine. The bigger problem is that Nissan's reputation is in the gutter. Years of management chaos, losing money, and quality problems have people choosing Toyota, Honda, and Hyundai instead. The Murano is piling up fast with 191 days of supply and 15,000 unsold units. Ford F-150 Lightning, the electric truck that shocked nobody. The Lightning isn't selling like Ford hoped it would. At an average price of $70,939, people are asking if it's really worth it. It looks almost identical to a regular F-150, but costs way more money. For $71,000, buyers want something that feels special, so they're choosing the Tesla Cybertruck or Rivian R1T instead. Reliability is becoming a concern with recalls for steering problems and battery fire risks. Plus, if you actually try to tow anything heavy, the battery drains so fast it's almost useless for real work. Dealers are sitting on 190 days of supply with 9,546 trucks nobody wants. Infiniti QX55. Old tech in new clothes. Infiniti thought they could cash in on the coupe SUV trend with the QX55, but it's not working out. The main problem is that it's built on old bones, the same platform as the 2019 QX50, making it feel outdated compared to the BMW X4 and Mercedes GLC Coupe. The 2.0-liter variable compression turbo engine sounds fancy on paper, but in real life, it's jerky and drinks more gas than it should. Infiniti's reputation is still shaky, and at $53,947 average price, spending a little more gets you something much better. Supply sits at 188 days. Cadillac CT4. The CT4 was never a hot seller, and 2025 isn't changing that. It's now 5 years old with no redesign since 2020, and it's starting to show its age compared to competitors with fresher designs and better technology. Genesis and Lexus offer stronger brand appeal. Reliability is still questionable, and the $47,236 average price is hard to justify when you can get better cars from South Korea and Japan. Dealers have 201 days of supply, with 2,724 unsold cars. Volvo XC40. When safety isn't enough. The XC40 has always been known for being safe and stylish, but cracks are starting to show. A recent recall affecting over 400,000 cars for rear-view camera problems really shook people's confidence. Reports of serious power failures and below-average reliability ratings aren't helping either. At $48,114 average price, people expect more, especially when competitors offer newer technology and better dependability. The XC40 sits with 209 days of supply and 7,111 units on dealer lots. Land Rover Discovery, premium price, not so premium experience. The Discovery tries to be the luxury SUV that can do everything, but buyers aren't buying it. At $75,392 average price, you're definitely in luxury territory. But the ownership experience doesn't live up to the price tag. Reliability is still a major problem with electrical issues, infotainment glitches, and inconsistent build quality. Today's luxury SUV buyers have better options from BMW, Mercedes, and Lexus that drive better and have stronger reputations for quality. Supply reaches 209 days with 1,668 unsold units. Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Style over substance. Alfa Romeo tries to win over car enthusiasts with style and performance, but the Stelvio isn't getting much attention. Sure, it handles well and accelerates nicely, but people are still hesitant because of the brand's reputation. Long-term reliability concerns persist, and even Alfa fans admit that owning one usually means more problems than fun. At over $55,000 average price, competitors like BMW and Lexus hold their value better and have nicer interiors. Inventory is backing up with 218 days of supply and 875 units available. These 7 cars show us that the auto industry is going through some major changes. Whether it's electric car growing pains, reliability issues, or pricing that's just too high, buyers are getting pickier about what they'll spend their money on. The message is crystal clear. Quality, value, and reliability matter more than ever before. What do you think about these trends? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more automotive insights.